This is my friend Iyla. This is my friend Hayden. And this is What's the Talk About? A podcast about, well, anything and everything. So we're back. It's been a long time, actually. But who's counting? And today, our episode, we're going to do Iyla and Hayden's recap of 2025. Yay! But first, our rose and our thorn. Of course. I can go first. My rose is that I'm in college. That's been my rose like all week, pretty much. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to school in California. Um, and I'll be next to my brother, and I just can let go of the pressure of school a little bit. So I'm very excited for that. My thorn is that we have a speech and debate tournament in like next week, and I'm freaking terrified. Um, and it is my second national tournament, so that's gonna be fun, but part of it is definitely terrifying. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, my rose, several. 1, we're on winter break, so that's really nice. Yes. 2, I'm in college, and 3, I'm going to see the last episode of Stranger Things in theaters on Thursday. I'm really excited. Um, if they kill Steve, I will revolt. Yeah, I've seen your reposts. Yeah, I'm really sad. They better not kill Steve. They better not kill anybody. Or Robin. I love Robin. I know. She's got a lot of screen time this year. I know, which I think is alluding to something. And my thorn is, well, kind of the same thing as Iyla. We do have a national tournament next week. I haven't written any of my speeches. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I mean, I started memorizing. That counts, right? Yeah. Also, me and Iyla are doing a duo, and I don't know if I have any of it memorized still. I think I do, because I can recite the beginning. It's in our head. Don't worry. I think it'll come back to us. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get started. We decided to do like an overview of this year, but through the months. But first, let's just get into it. Yeah. So if I'm being real, this year was kind of horrible. In like I'm doing my best, but I'm tired kind of way. Yeah. And there were like so many moments this year where I felt like stretched way too thin, especially with like school, speech and debate, and college applications. Yeah. Felt like everything needed something from me all at once. And even when good things were happening, I didn't always have the energy to enjoy them the way I wanted to. And I was often just trying to make it to the next thing. And there's a lot of emotional whiplash this year. And like one week I'd be traveling or celebrating something exciting, and the next I'd be completely overwhelmed, crying over things that normally wouldn't bother me. And this year has also forced me to sit with some really heavy stuff, and like being more informed about the things happening in the US after the election has made the world feel heavier. Absolutely. And you start noticing how much is wrong, and it's hard to unsee it. Right. And caring deeply is rewarding, but it's also like draining. And honestly, I failed at things this year. I didn't always show up how I wanted to. I burned out. I complained. I doubted myself constantly. And there were moments where I felt like I was behind everyone else. But surviving this year changed me. And I learned how to keep going even when things weren't the best. And I learned that it's okay to admit when something is hard. And I learned that a bad year can still be meaningful. And 2025 pushed me, tested me, and honestly, exhausted me. But it also showed me that I'm capable of when things aren't easy. So yeah, 2025 was messy, but we survived. Yeah. It's actually this year was the year of the snake, apparently, which makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. And next year is the year of the horse. So hopefully that seems like good, right? That seems like progress, like jumping over hurdles. Yeah, we're gonna jump over hurdles next year. But this year is definitely for like, shedding our skin and definitely just getting rid of people and things that just didn't suit us. Um, yeah, I would agree with Hayden. This was actually one of the worst years of my life. Yeah. But also, like looking back and making this recap, I was like, damn, I did a lot. Like more than I've ever done. Yeah. And like, well, like everything, there's a lot of good with the bad. And there's a lot of bad with the good. And I really think that this year might have been the worst, but it was also the year I've like most grown. Yeah. Definitely. Starting with the end of junior year was really rough, to going into our first semester of senior year was crazy. Yeah. And then can't believe we're in college now. So yeah. College girlies. Yay. Yep. Good riddance, 2025. Goodbye. Yeah. No remorse. But let's get into it. Okay. You start. Okay. So first,
I started off 2025 pretty strong because I began the new year in Jamaica, which was
Mhm.
super fun. And there was like a lot of sunshine and beach, which is exactly how a year should begin.
Man.
And then pretty quickly after that, Isla and I went to Arizona for a speech and debate tournament. And it ended up being one of my favorite trips ever, despite the fact that Isla got sick.
I'll be talking.
And the tournament was great, and I had the best time. I met a lot of cool people there, and I'm really excited that we get to go back soon.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Um, so my January, I actually dyed my hair red
Mhm.
for the first time. That was really exciting. And you guys probably don't want to hear about that, but I was like super excited. And you know what? I might do it again. So we'll see about that. I went on a ski trip with a few of my friends to Wolf Creek, and it was really wonderful. Or was it Taos? One of them. I don't even remember. It was really great though. And I just got to talk to new people, plus the mountain had really good power. So that was kind of my January. I also went to that same tournament, like Hayden said, in Arizona. It was really great and did not break, which in speech and debate terms means that I didn't move forward. But I did get deathly ill near the end there. But I was done with my rounds, tournament rounds. Um,
So it worked out pretty nice.
right, but I did puke a lot. So that was actually the worst stomach bug I probably have had before.
Yeah, I got it a few weeks before her, and it was really bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I missed all my finals.
Yay. So we know about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, and then February was pretty mixed for me. We went to a school dance that, like, kind of really sucked,
Yes.
but the dresses were cute that we got. And then I got my wisdom teeth pulled, and that was pretty humbling. I will never ever take, chewing real food for granted again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I told her to take videos, but she didn't.
nice.
So very mad I don't see those. Um, yeah, same thing. It was pretty good. I did swimming and diving, which was the first year or yeah, the first time I did a sport since I stopped dancing. So that was actually really nice. Um, I probably made more friends in that last semester of junior year than like in any of the past years combined. So that expanded my social circle totally. Um, and we successfully led our club Amnesty International.
Yes.
So I just want to shout out that. And we had like chalk events and letter writing, and we just had people interested. And it was just like the first year running it, it was really exciting.
Mhm. And then kind of on that same note, March was really amazing, honestly. Isla and I hosted our Talk for Rights event,
Hmm.
which went way better than we ever expected, and it felt really meaningful. And I also got to see a musical I'd wanted to see forever. So that was really fun. And then I spent a few days in Colorado Springs, which was like a nice little reset. And then we had prom, which was so much
Yes,
fun and such a perfect way to end the month.
I know. That same month, I went on a very cute art trip to Santa Fe with my art class. That was really fun. That was a highlight. Um, I went to see my great grandma and cousins in March. And like Hayden said, I had my first prom, and it was actually really fun.
Yeah, that was the best school thing too.
Probably, yeah. So we're hoping that the next prom beats last proms, but it had really great decorations. Yeah, great DJ. So, and we actually stayed the whole time.
I know, just like a first.
I know, right? Yeah, sounds really great.
Okay, and then April was a big deal for me because I went to my first ever protest.
Mhm.
And then it's like one of those moments where you realize you're actually stepping into the kind of person you want to be and not just like talking about it. So that was like my highlight of it.
Is that the one we went to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. There was a lot of people who showed up, and that was the first protest I went to, or was that was in what, April?
April.
Yes, that was the first protest I went to that year, and then I think I went to, like, 5 more, and you went to a few too.
Yeah.
So, it was a good protest year.
Really was.
There's a lot of things to protest.
Can't wait to do it all again in
I
2026.
know, right? It's gonna be great. Um, yeah, I visited Chicago in April for the first time with my mom, and I got to see U Chicago and Northwestern, and I actually had my first deep dish pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I love deep dish pizza.
yeah. Um, yeah, that's my April.
And then in May, I went to Utah, which was like insanely pretty as my first time there. And I definitely want to go back. And I got to see some family friends. Then I also went ATVing for the first time, which is something I genuinely never thought I'd do in my life.
Mhm.
But here we are. And it's actually really fun. even though I was terrified.
Yeah, that sounds fun. My main was literally just trying to survive that school, to be honest. But I actually had a really great, we had a really great last day of school, and that last week was really fun. Like they always try to make the last week fun. So
Yeah.
I took a lot of photos. I went to the party too with the end of May, so that was really fun. Um, we got to start for summer.
Yeah. Okay, so June was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. I started my job at a summer camp, and it was honestly horrible, and I did cry a lot.
I got to hear about that.
Yeah. But it wasn't all bad. I got to attend another protest with Iyla,
Yes.
and my aunt and cousin came to visit from California, which was really special because I hadn't seen them in 2 years, so that made June
Nice.
better. Yeah.
My June, I took a dancing class with a guest artist from Spain. So that was really fun. I hadn't danced in 2 years. So I really enjoyed that. Went to the farmer's market, did very summery things, went to the pool.
And then July was easily one of the best months of the year. I started off by taking the ACT in Texas, which was like boo, but whatever.
And Texas is Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I finished my camp job, and immediately after that, I got to spend time in Boston, which is my favorite city ever. And I took like some of the coolest classes and met the most incredible people, and I did a ton of sightseeing and yes, a lot of shopping.
Hmm.
But that meant month felt like freedom because it was like the first time I like actually got to be on my own.
I know. I had a similar experience. Um, that was the end of our summer kind of, but I had actually one of the best summers I've had in a long
Yeah.
time, probably because of the end of it. But I left for Germany for a little exchange program at the end of the summer, and I had the time of my life. Probably the best 2 weeks ever. And I met people from all over the world, and I basically got to run through the streets of Berlin by myself, and that was like really wonderful to have that independence. And I wrote my first published blog, which is a big deal for me, because I love writing. And like Hannah said, she did the ACT. I took the SAT not once, but 4 times. Um, that was actually the most stressed I've ever been, I think, because I had to study immediately after I got home, and school had started, and everything was really awful. I hate the SAT. I will never ever like the SAT. I think I should get rid of it.
Yeah, I think they should get rid of all standardized tests.
Literally hate it. Yeah, but I got a score, so you know
Yeah,
it's worth it. Not really,
not really.
but
They just like to steal your money.
quite literally, yeah. Um, Go ahead.
Okay, so then in August, I was reunited with my family, and then we did college tours and museums all across the East Coast, which was really fun. I loved road tripping out there because it's like such a huge change from New Mexico, obviously. And every campus I visited was so beautiful. Like it seemed like they were like fake, like castles. And then I came home and I immediately had to go back to school. But honestly, it wasn't terrible because we had senior retreat, which made it kind of fun.
Yes, and I did miss my first day of senior year,
No.
which actually sucked ass. May have had a few emotional moments during that time. I was kind of a mess because I was readjusting to like my safe schedule and everything after being gone. But yeah, so no sleep was awful. Like, yeah, we were going through it. Yeah, and then senior retreat, like we got to sing in front of everybody and have like actually the best dance I've been to that wasn't even that school like related or
I was like clubbing.
it's like yeah, it was like the DJ could just play whatever,
Yeah, we were just like in a little like cabin in the middle of who knows
and there
where.
was fairy lights, and the guys actually dressed up in like nice things.
You know,
It was like we were at like a beach or something.
I know it's really fun.
Yeah, it's really and then I went to California that same month in August, to take my brother back to school, but I did get to go surfing, and I saw, Occidental. Yeah, I did see Joe.
And then September was like full on senior things. We had like a senior sunrise. I went to the fair for the first time ever, which was really fun. I got to see Hamilton in theaters. A bunch of homecoming stuff happened, and speech and debate really started picking up.
Mhm.
And then at the end of the month, I went to Philadelphia and I toured my dream school. And I genuinely did not want to leave. It was emotionally devastating, but like in the best way.
Mhm. Yeah, we went to I don't think it was it September? Yeah, yeah, so we went to our last homecoming.
Yeah.
Um,
It was
it
horrible.
it was the worst dance I've ever been to. DJ sucked, vibes sucked, everyone was just, like, so down with everything. So that was awful, honestly. Um, I, yeah, that was it, and then I got to talk to a lot more people. I really liked my classes this year, actually, so that was really nice. We had our senior sunrise, like Hayden said. That was pretty good. Got to cheat in my parking spot, and then we had the Coco um, softball game,
Yeah.
which was cute.
Mhm. And then in October, I went to Balloon Fiesta one last time, which felt really bittersweet.
Me too, me too.
There's a lot of mixed emotions around Balloon Fiesta. If you don't know, it's like a bunch of hot air balloons take off, but then there's like hundreds of people who come to New Mexico and they don't know how to drive, and then there's just random traffic everywhere
Yeah,
and a lot more car crashes. And
which means waking up at 4 a.m.
yeah, I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. to go. And also, I live like somewhat close to the park, and like there's literally traffic like leaving my house, which is crazy.
Yep.
But yeah. And then I was deep into college application season, writing what felt like a million supplemental essays. And I took my senior photos and competed in a bunch of speech and debate tournaments. And it was a very busy, stressful, but also exciting month.
Yeah. I did some speech and debate too. And I had my birthday. I turned
That's
18. She's an adult. It was actually one of my favorite birthdays. We had a nice dinner. So yeah, that was strange. I had to like think of myself as an actual adult, which actually doesn't change a lot of things. Like just like buy lottery tickets, which
yeah,
that's something. But
that's something.
um, yeah, that was really really fun. And I went to another protest that month. That was really fun too. And we had like some senior things as well. And we had a converse tournament that we went to. That was very fun. But we did do it. So
Because
yeah.
we were very stressed and we didn't want to go, but we were forced to.
Yeah, and then we had Halloween, which was fun too.
Yeah. And then in November, it was still very college application heavy, unfortunately.
That was the worst month, I
I
swear.
know the end of October and like the beginning of November was like the worst months of my life.
Yep.
And then I got to see Wicked for Good with my sister, which was fun. And I ate a lot of really good food that month, as one does. And then Thanksgiving came around, which was a nice pause before everything got very hectic again.
Yeah, that was actually wonderful. Yeah, so November I submitted my college application. And yeah, I got my decision in December, but it was nice to just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. I got my senior photos done. I I got we got second place in a speech and debate tournament, which was the highest I've ever gotten.
That was in December.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but
I'm
I
still
did
saying.
December. Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, so we got that because I don't have any highlights in the rest of November, honestly. I did take a like photos for an event, which was really fun. I'd never taken photos. But yeah, and then we started December with that tournament, and we actually got second. And we were like really happy.
Yeah. So I said that we tried our first new speech event and we took home
Yeah.
second place, which was amazing. And I got to see Stephanie Wincy, counselor, live.
Yeah.
And that was like really powerful. And then I went to New Orleans for a tournament and I had the best time ever. And then I got home, I got into my dream college
Mm-hmm.
and I was like crying and screaming, which was really fun. And then I wrapped up the year with all the Christmas activities, spent time with people I love, and honestly had the best Christmas. I got everything I wanted and then some.
Yeah. Um, we had that tournament. That was really great. And then I got into college too,
Yeah.
and I couldn't be more excited to leave. And I mean that in the best way. Like I love this place and I love these people, but honestly, girl needs to get out. So that was really great. Um, yeah, and I had my last chorus concert of the year. We had like a fun speech and debate party. I know, very nerd of things. And I had a great Christmas too. And I went ice skating. and I got everything I wanted, really, and it was really actually nice
Yeah.
to have like this last Christmas.
And it's kind of sad, but it's exciting.
We'll probably, I mean, I'll probably be here next year.
Yeah, same. But like as a
It's not
kid.
the same, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was our 2025. It's
Mhm.
definitely very chaotic, exciting, emotional, and really, really busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to do our 2026 ins and outs.
Oh yes. Okay. You go first.
Okay.
We'll switch off.
So for my first 2026 in, I said being a little silly on purpose
Yes.
because like life was really serious. Like we need to like be more funny, I think. And I think 2026 is the year to like really showcase that.
I love that. Have you seen people say that 2026 is the new 2016?
Yeah.
That's what I really want it to be.
And
So,
'cause I can remember 2016 so vividly.
yeah, I can. I was like 10, but like, just I don't know. I want that freeness, of those days. My first in for 2026 is calling people. Like, I am not a good texter. I actually hate texting. I genuinely would rather just like see you, but there's some people that I don't see that are farther away. So I think I just really need to get into the habit of calling people. So that's my thing.
Yeah, I really need to like hop on that because people will call me and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so busy. I can't call, but
I
I
know
can
I
text.
hate calling. I hate calling too.
I
But
know.
like honestly, once you're like in it, it's so much more natural and texting. So,
Yeah, especially my friends who live far away. I should probably like hear that
yeah. I know.
voice.
I'm like, hey, put a name to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay, so my second in is romanticizing the small stuff.
Yeah.
I just really want to romanticize my life, like going to coffee shops and like background music and like
Mhm.
all of that. Like
Yeah,
I,
like when you're walking, just imagine you're walking to some music.
you know,
Some Omar Apollo.
yes.
My 2026 in is wearing whatever I want, regardless if people are gonna like it or like if like whatever my mom says or my parents say. Like, I've actually improved my style a lot this year. I feel like, because I've kind of just let loose, especially for senior year. I'm just like whatever,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear what I want. But I definitely want to update my style and just wear whatever I want.
Mm. For my third in, I have being delusionally optimistic.
Yes.
Like I just want to look at the bright side of everything to like the point of delusion. Like I'm gonna manifest everything
And be like, Hayden, this is really bad yet now. It's no, it's really positive.
yeah, this happened, so this other thing will happen.
Oh, I love it. Okay. My next in is more reading and more writing because I feel like I haven't read enough books this year.
Yeah, I need to read more. I didn't reach my Goodreads reading
Oh
goal.
no,
I know.
you did last year though.
I know, which is why it's disappointing. I might have to change it to like 18 books.
What is it now?
I think it's like 20, and I'm like really close, but I don't think I can read like 3 more books by
Do
tomorrow.
what? You got a little time.
Yeah, I
Um,
do need to read Heated Rivalry.
yeah. If you don't know, guys, you should.
You should know.
know. Okay,
Okay, so for my first out, taking criticism from people I wouldn't trade lives with. Like
That's really good.
if you like criticize me and I don't want to be you, or like I don't like the way you're living, I will not take it because I don't read it.
Amen, sister. My first out is nonchalantness. Get it out of here. I literally don't want it.
Yeah.
Anybody who's nonchalant, I will try really hard to make you chalant. And it's just not fun. It's not a fun way to live.
Yeah, I just can't communicate with you.
Just so many people, guys. Like, guys, please stop being nonchalant. Just,
No.
it's not good. I literally don't care if you look cool.
Yeah, I talk to you more if you are
Yes,
chalant.
please. And then you go your second out.
Okay, my second out is treating like every minor inconvenience like a character flaw. Like I'm just
Mm,
gonna like let it roll off. Like, like
yeah, I like that.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna like fix my 2026. I will not be fixating on issues that like
Yes.
can't control
Mhm.
anymore. It's
That's
like
good.
moving on. Yeah.
My next out is spending so much time on social media. I spend a lot of time on there. I like wake up and look at my phone, and that's just not the way I want to live. And so I want to, get outdoors more and just like read, like I said, and just do things that do not involve that.
You could read the whole Heated Rivalries.
I could read any series.
You could read something.
I could watch the series, which would be crazy, right? Imagine
I may
anybody.
have I may have watched it like 3 times.
Anybody have an HBO account or Disney or Hulu, please?
Or a Crave account? Does
Anybody,
anyone live in Canada?
anybody in Canada? Any listeners? Just drop in the comments.
Or does anyone have, like, an account that wait, what's that called? Quinn? 'Cause
Oh,
I do wanna
for
hear
the
the
audiobook.
audiobook. I saw the ad for it, and
I saw that, but
he brought up fairy wings.
I know. Anyway, I feel like we're fangirling and you guys don't even know.
But you should now.
You should know. You
Yeah.
really should.
Your life will be changed.
Your next stop?
Okay, taking things too seriously. Like, just no. Just not that serious in 2026.
Yeah, we're living like the way we want to, right?
Yeah.
My next out is saying no to things I want to do, but don't because I'm too scared. Like if I'm not gonna say no anymore, like obviously within reason, I'm gonna say no. I'm not crazy. Um, but I'm just gonna say yes to things that I want to do, but I'm too scared to. That's my
Let's go
my goal.
skydiving.
Let's go skydiving. That was my first thought. Let's go skydiving. Let's go surfing. Let's do all of it.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping.
Mhm.
It's definitely us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like ins and outs.
See?
Cool. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And we hope you guys had a good year too. I feel like everybody can agree that it was not the best year.
Yeah. But at least it was no 2020.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
It's just gonna reset to 2016.
I know. It's funny because you know what they're talking about, like um this year being like like um do you know what I'm talking about? They like correlate to the years past or something like that. It's like we were living in the 80s or something. But now it's gonna be like 90s or something. So but yeah. So thank you guys. And let's have a amazing 2026. And we'll be back for more.
Hopefully.
Yes. Bye guys.
Bye.